Okay, today we're going to make Spanish omelette. So let me show you ano yung difference ng omelette na ito sa usual na ginagawa natin na pang breakfast. Okay, so let me show you the ingredients ha. I have here 1 whole onion na chinop siya. And then I have here pre-boiled pinil, tapos chinop into cubes pala, kinubes, and then pinakuluan din. So pwede rin baliktad, pwedeng whole siya, tapos pinakuluan nyo, and then kinube nyo. Okay, so I did this para mas mabilis na yung cooking process natin. And to make sure na hindi hilaw or matigas yung potatoes natin. And I have your olive oil. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to heat our olive oil. Okay, so this is 1/2 cup of olive oil. Ngayon, kung wala kayong olive oil and you feel like ang mahal naman, olive oil ang gagamitin, pwede namang cooking oil lang siya, okay? Pero syempre, healthier pa rin ang olive oil. And we want this parang more Spanish feel, di ba? So, olive oil din sana. So, what we're going to do is, I'm going to heat the olive oil, and then I'm going to pan fry the parboiled potatoes, okay? Then, so sabi ko, may onions tayo, and then I have here 6 large whole eggs. Okay, so 6 large whole eggs. Then, babatihin natin siya later on, and we're going to season it with salt and pepper. I often use sea salt in my cooking, kasi unlike yung mga fine salt na very salty, mas gusto ko talaga na nababalance and na-enhance lang ng sea salt yung ating pinakaliluluto. And of course, on my side, I have this greens. So this is my plant. Hello. This is my Wansuy or yan, cilantro. Okay? So optional naman yan. Pwede rin flat parsley if you like. Yun. So usually kasi diba pag omelette, it's just egg, seasoned egg, and then seasoned egg, tama, with salt and pepper. Tapos minsan naglalagay ng milk para hindi maging dry yung egg. Ganyan. Pero ito, merong onions at merong potatoes. So, yun ang kinaibahan ng Spanish omelette. So, let's start cooking. Okay, so I'm going to pan fry the parboiled. So, pinipil and then pinot into cubes ang ating potatoes and then pinakuluan na natin para malambot na rin siya. Tapos, we're going to pan fry it in oil. So, magiging crunchy sana yung labas niya. Okay, so, later on, ihahalo natin siya together with the onions and with the eggs. Okay, but for now, what we're doing is, we're going to pan fry our potato cubes until maging crispy ang kanyang labas. Let's continue cooking. So, what I did is, na-remove ko na yung ating cooked potatoes. Okay. So, actually, before we started, diba nga, pre-boiled na siya or parboiled na siya. So, malambot na talaga siya. Pero, finry natin siya in olive oil para medyo maging crunchy yung labas niya. And then, medyo nagbawas ako ng oil. Pero, nagtira pa rin ako ng oil sa ating pan. And now, what we're going to do is, I'm going to turn on my pan again, my heat again. We're going to saute our onions, white onions. Okay. So, I'm not going to brown the onions. I'm just going to let it sweat. Okay. So, it's a cooking term, which means na hindi natin papabrownin talaga yung onions. Okay. What we want lang is to cook it, to let it soften, para ma-release nila yung sweetness ng onions. So, yung flavor talaga lalabas at lalabas, di ba? Kahit na omelette lang to, kahit composed of so little, very few ingredients lang, very flavorful pa rin ang ating dish. So, I'm going to put, ang bango onion pa lang to. Onion, and of course, the olive oil. So, yun pa rin ang ginamit ko kung saan ko finalay yung ating potatoes para syempre, na ma-maximize natin ingredients. So, I'm going to let this sweat. And once na medyo translucent na siya, okay? Remember, we don't want to really brown this. Okay? I'm just going to let this sweat. And then, later on, I'm going to put back the potatoes. Ang bango. Kung naamoy nyo lang. Ang bango-bango talaga. Okay? And then, while I'm letting the onions sweat, I have here the 6 whole eggs. So, medyo i-beat natin siya using a wire whisk. So, I'm using large eggs ha. Kasi baka mamaya gagamitin nyo is yung small eggs lang naman. So, syempre, hindi magiging same yung amount natin. Okay? And then, I'm going to season it with sea salt. Okay? And also with black pepper. Okay. There. If you want a little bit spicy, pwede nyo lagyan ng konting paprika or a little bit of chili lang. Okay, so there. Hindi ko muna ito ipo-pour. So, I have here the whole egg, 6 whole eggs seasoned with salt and pepper. And on this pan, I'm sweating the onions. Okay, low heat. Mabagal lang siya. May konting oil. And the onions, we want it na mag-soften and ma-release yung natural sweetness of the onions. Okay, so there. And then, now, I'm going to add back our cooked, twice cooked na to, diba? Kasi nga pinakuluan na, tapos, pinaray pa natin. Okay. So, let's combine the 2 ingredients, actually 3 ingredients, including the olive oil. I'm also using a Spanish olive oil. So, feel natin na ating pagiging ang Spanish omelette natin. Okay. You may add here also some flat parsley if you like. Pero later on ko na siya ilalagay yun sa akin. Pero wansuy. Okay. There. And then, I'm going to flatten this. Flatten it like that. Okay. So, imagine niyo na parang kailangan bilog siya. And better talaga if you're using a non-stick pan. Para mas madali nyo matatanggal ang inyong omelette. Okay. So, once your onions and your potatoes nandyan na. Okay. I have here my egg. Seasoned with salt and pepper, and then I'm going to pour it right on top of my onions and potatoes. Okay. So there, what we're going to do is try to move around yung nasa ilalim para mag-sip through yung eggs. Okay, we don't want the eggs just on top of the onions and the potatoes. We want it incorporated. We want actually the potatoes and the onions incorporated with the eggs. Pwede isang step din dyan is pagka luto nyo sa onions and sa potatoes, pagka mix nyo kanina, hinalo nyo muna doon sa eggs before pouring. Pero ito, pwede rin naman. Pwedeng pinor nyo na lang yung eggs over the onions and the potatoes. Tapos gantihin nyo na lang para mag-sip through yung eggs. Okay? So, I'll show you what this omelette would look like later on after a few minutes. Now, we're going to cook this very big Spanish omelette. Okay, so, as we're cooking the omelette, make sure na you try na pa-move yung gilid, okay? So, kailangan talaga non-stick pan siya and use a silicone spatula instead of a rubber. And then, hindi pa luto yung gitna, as you can see. Yan. Pero, what I'm doing is, I'm moving the sides to make sure na later on, matatanggal ko siya. Okay? And, yan. So, kuha ko ng ilang cilantro leaves, or wansuy leaves, and then I'm going to, yan, pinupunit-punit ko lang, and then, put it on top. Ang bango. Okay, for added flavor and of course color, I love cilantro. Okay, so if you're not fond of cilantro, you may add flat parsley Okay, I'm more into flat parsley kesa sa curly ones kasi. Pengi, sabi kinakausap daw. Pengi pong, ang bango-bango niya. Okay, so there. And then, you may also cover this para yung ibabaw niya maluto. Okay? So again, don't forget, try to move the sides to make sure na later on, matatanggal na siya.